With national debt at an all-time high and the average American carrying a significant amount of personal debt, it's more important than ever to take control of your personal finances. This can be especially hard on low-income families who are already struggling financially. It's important to remember that this situation isn't just about numbers and statistics. It affects real people with real lives. Debt can be a real burden. It can lead to high interest payments, decreased credit scores, and financial stress. It can also prevent us from reaching our financial goals, such as saving for retirement or buying a home. But it's important to remember that paying off debt is the key to regain control of our finances and reach our financial goals. The first strategy is called debt consolidation. Debt consolidation is a method of combining multiple debts into one single loan with the goal of reducing interest rates and monthly payments. For example, let's say Ben has 3 credit cards with the following balances and interest rates. Credit card 1, $5,000 balance at 18% interest rate. Credit card 2, $10,000 balance at 22% interest rate. Credit card 3, $15,000 balance at 25% interest rate. The total monthly payments for these 3 credit cards would be $250, $450, and $750 respectively, with total monthly payments coming in around $1,450. By consolidating these 3 credit card balances into one single loan with a lower interest rate of, say, 14%, Ben can lower his total monthly payments to just $1,050. By consolidating the debts, Ben will be able to save $400 per month on the payments and also get a lower interest rate. It's important to note that consolidating debts doesn't mean you're getting rid of the debt. It's just combining it into one loan. And it's important to make sure that you can commit to the new payment schedule. If not, it could lead to more financial stress. There are several ways to consolidate debt, including taking out a personal loan, using a home equity loan or line of credit, or enrolling in a debt management program. Probably the most common and accessible ways to consolidate debt is by taking out a personal loan with a lower interest rate than what you're currently paying on your credit cards or other high-interest debts. Another way to consolidate debt is by using a home equity loan or line of credit. This can be a great option if you have a lot of equity in your home and can get a lower interest rate than you could with a personal loan. But it is important to remember that if you fall behind on payments, you could lose your home, as the debt will be collateralized by your home. Finally, another option is to enroll in a debt management program. These programs are usually offered by nonprofit organizations and can help you consolidate your debts into one monthly payment. They will also negotiate with your creditors to lower your interest rates, which can help you pay off your debts faster. Debt consolidation can be helpful in paying off debt faster if done correctly. By consolidating multiple high-interest debts into one loan with a lower interest rate, you may be able to save money on interest and pay off your debt faster. However, it's important to remember that debt consolidation is not a one-size-fits-all solution. The next strategy we're going to cover is called the debt avalanche. The debt avalanche method is a strategy for paying off debt that involves focusing on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, while still making minimum payments on all other debts. For example, let's say Mark has the following debts. For his 3 credit cards, his first credit card has a $5,000 balance at 18% interest rate. His second credit card has a $10,000 balance at 22% interest rate. And his third credit card has a $15,000 balance at 15% interest rate. By using the debt avalanche method, Mark would prioritize paying off his second credit card first, while making minimum payments on all the other credit cards. Once the second credit card is paid off, he will move on to the next highest interest rate credit card and repeat the process. The debt avalanche method can help you pay off your debt faster because it targets the debts that are costing you the most money in interest. By focusing on paying off high-interest debt first, you can save a significant amount of money on interest over time. This approach can help you pay off your debt faster and save money on interest in the long run. It's important to note that the debt avalanche method may not be the best approach for everyone. It works well for people who are disciplined and can stick to a plan, but if you need more immediate relief or have a hard time sticking to a budget, the debt snowball method may be a better fit. The debt snowball method is a debt reduction strategy where you pay off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rate. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest debt, and so on, while still making the minimum payments on your larger debts. This method creates a snowball effect as you pay off each debt, allowing you to tackle larger debts with the extra money you freed up from the smaller ones. For example, let's say Harry has the following debts. He has one credit card with a balance of $1,000 at 18% interest, another credit card with a $3,000 balance at 12% interest. He also has a car loan with $8,000 balance at 4% interest, and his student loan, which has $10,000 balance at 6% interest. Using the debt snowball method, Harry would start by paying off the first credit card, putting as much money as possible towards that debt until it's paid off, while making minimum payments towards all the other debts. Once that is done, he would move on to his second credit card, again putting as much money as possible towards that debt until it's paid off. Harry would continue this process until all his debts are paid off, tackling each one individually. This method can be motivating as you see progress being made and debts being paid off, but it may not always be the most financially efficient way, as the debts with the highest interest rates will take the longest to pay off. It's important to remember that paying off debt is a journey, and it's not always going to be easy. There will be times when it feels like you're not making any progress, and that's okay. Just remember why you started and keep going. So, there you have it. Paying off debt is crucial for regaining control of your finances and reaching your financial goals because it's so much harder to get ahead when a large chunk of your income is going towards servicing a bad loan. Debt consolidation, debt avalanche, and debt snowball are some of the most practical strategies that can help anyone pay off debt fast. But which one you choose to go with will come down to your personal situation and how much disposable income you have available. What do you think? Would you use any of these strategies to pay off debt? Let us know in the comment section below. As always, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.